Hi Scorpio, this is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Scorpio, in today's reading, I'm going to give you two of the Denise Lynn Oracle cards, going to do a reading and then clarify it. So let us get started. Just wanted to let you guys know that I do have a Facebook group. Its name is Tarot with Joanna. So if you'd like to go over there and join, that'd be perfect. I enjoy that. I'm also offering personal reading. So if you would like a personal reading, just comment on the below or email me. I'd be happy to do it. All right, so let's do this. Let's see what's going on for you, Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, see what's going on. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Scorpio for their highest good. All right, so Scorpio, you have passion and pleasure. Savor your life. Yes, yes. Just try to enjoy your life. You know, no matter what's going on, just live in the moment and go forward, okay? Really enjoy what's going on in your life, everything that's happening. You know, enjoy your life. Live in the moment, you guys. You also have reaching your destination. Wow, your light is bright, light shining brightly. Wow, that is nice. That is beautiful. So definitely, so you are definitely going on the path that you want to be on. This is for you, that you're on the right path. Wow, there's something here. There's something good here. Nice, very nice. Reaching your destination. Wow. You know, you are definitely a light for everyone. So keep going, okay, Scorpio? All right, so Scorpio, let's see what's going on in your reading. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Scorpio. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Let me just do this one more time. Okay. For the current. One for the situation. For the past or now. What's hidden? The hopes and fear. Oh, okay. What you need to do now. What you need to work on. And the outcome. Oh, okay. Very nice. All right, and for the card at the end, you have the Hierophant. You're searching for some kind of answer. Could be praying. Also I feel like you're moving forward from a lot of things. Try not to rush into anything, but really take care of yourself, okay, Scorpio? Need that. All right, so you start off with the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is talking about getting, you know, closing a cycle and getting ready to go on a different journey, which is very nice. Your luck is about to change for the better. Karma is here. The wheel is turning, so it's nice. This is very nice. You have the Page of Cups here. The Page of Cups is talking about having forgiveness for things. There's messages coming in. Be persistent with whatever it is that you want to create, okay? I also feel like there's travel here. And then you have the Three of Wands. You're making plans. This is for the past or now. I feel like you're making plans about something. If you see him, you look at his picture, he's like, should I go over there? Should I do this? Should I do that? You know, he's got that look on his face like he's really, really thinking about things. I feel like you are definitely making a lot of plans. I do feel like it's now. You have the Queen of Swords for what's hidden. Queen of Swords is asking you telling you to really start speaking your minds, to start standing up for yourself. You're very strong-willed, you know how to handle things, but you need to start speaking your mind about what you're wanting to say. You do have the Three of Pentacles down here for the hopes and fears. I feel like there is some kind of partnership. I feel like somebody's going to come in to help you collaborate with somebody. Partnership. I feel like there's traveling here. I feel also too that you are people are recognizing you for all your hard work. So, but we'll see what it's here, why it's here. Okay. You do have the Six of Pentacles up here. Wow. You could be helping somebody, or you could be receiving some kind of abundance coming in, or We'll see what the cards say on that one. And then you have the Ten of Wands here. Ten of Wands is talking about like you're feeling very overwhelmed about things, everything. You have a lot on your shoulders. You're still carrying a lot on your shoulders. Wow. Okay. And then for the outcome, you have the Magician card. Remember that you are definitely a magician, you know, in a reference to that, that you have all the tools that you need to create the world around you, you know, to be positive, that whatever it is that you do, you know, it reflects on everything that's around you. You're living, you know, so if you think positive, it's going to come in positive. You think negative, it's going to be negative. And then you have the Hierophant, and I feel like you're really looking at traditional values, being in a spiritual, also being in a spiritual journey that you could be on. I feel like you're looking for some kind of answers, or your life purpose is here, or something about your life purpose. Wow. Whew. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Scorpio, let's see what's going on. I definitely feel like you are searching for a lot of answers though, like why and how come, things like that. All right, so let's see. The Wheel of Fortune is here. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here, Spirit, for the current? All right, so so you do have the Wheel of Fortune. Like I said, the Wheel of Fortune is talking about new things coming in because there's a cycle closing. I feel like you just need to go with the flow and let everything fall into place. There's a closing of a cycle and a new one is opening a new chapter. So I do feel like it's coming in very soon. You have the Strength card here also. The Strength card is talking about you know, believing in yourself, moving forward, you know, learning from the past, you know, really having that self-control you know, the way you're thinking, you know, have that control your doubts, you know, and how you're seeing things also. I feel like you need to find your confidence and courage about something, because there's a decision that you're about to make very soon, because you have the Two of Cups here. The Two of Cups is saying that there could be some kind of offer. I feel like, you know, you're trying to balance your emotions. I feel like you're, you know, you could also be worried about something. I feel like there's a decision that you're trying to contemplate here. A decision that's coming in. They're asking you to find your strength, to find your confidence, to believe in yourself that you can do anything that's coming through, okay? You do have the Page of Cups here. And why is the Page of Cups here? For what you need to, for the situation? Wow. Okay, so so with the Page of Cups, you start off with the Page of Cups here. I feel like, you know, there's new opportunities here. I feel like also too that you could be waiting on somebody to come back to apologize to you. I don't know why, but I keep feeling that. I feel like, you know, you have to really, I feel like you need to feel what's inside of you, what your feelings. I feel like you need to open your heart also, because I feel like you're very disconnected here, you know, because you have the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups, you know, you look at her, she's sitting there just not really paying attention to all these cups that are behind her. She's got these cups and they're full and they're huge, you know, and they're like full of opportunity, full of things that she may want, but she doesn't look because she's very disconnected, and that's you. They're asking you to take care of yourself, to rest, because, you know, there is this end of a cycle here and you're going on to a new one. So it's time to rest. You know, you did the best you could. Now it's time to take care of yourself, to nurture yourself, to move forward. Okay. But with this Page of Cups, though, I feel like you are going to be moving forward, but I feel like you need to pay attention to your dreams, because there are intuitive messages here. There's also messages, like regular messages, coming in for you. So there's some kind of news coming in for you. So it could also be an apology. But I feel like, you know, you're really wanting this, but remember, it's free will, okay? Have forgiveness in your heart, okay? Really open your heart, but really start paying attention and start focusing on things. Okay, it's time. It's time for you to start focusing, because the Four of Cups is here. When it comes here, it's like, you know, you're not able to let go of things that are happening inside you, you know, or what has happened. And you really need to try to have that forgiveness and compassion, okay, for whatever it is. You have the Three of Wands here. The Three of Wands is talking about really making plans for the future, you know, or making plans about what your next step is, which is really nice. You know, it's maybe you have plans and you're just not really saying anything about it. I feel like also too, you're waiting for something to come in. It could be like your ships to come in, like something big to come in. I feel like it's what you're waiting on. You could also be receiving something. I feel like, you know, like with that saying, you know, your ships to come in, I feel like there's something there that's trying to come in for you. But you're ready to move forward, and you also are trying to make plans, and you're keeping them to yourself, you know, right now. And I feel like that is now. You have the Queen of Swords, and why is the Queen of Swords here? One more card. Wow. There's definitely some kind of big message coming in, okay? So, you do have the Page of Wands here. Okay, so you start off with the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, she's very blunt, you know, she tells it like it is, you know, but she needs to start speaking her truth, and that's you. You know, start speaking your truth, you know, really watch your communication also about how you're speaking. Don't be harsh with your words. Really watch how you're communicating with others. With the Knight of Swords here, I feel like you need to not rush into anything. You know, really take your time about things, you know, even though it seems like everything's going to come in, you know, and it's like, oh, I got to go do this, I got to go do that, you know, really take your time on things, okay? Because, you know, you don't want to just jump into everything, okay? Don't rush into any decisions. I feel like you're going to have a lot of ideas also. And then with the Page of Wands here, let me put this here. And with the Page of Wands here, really believe in yourself, really have patience for everything, you know, really explore different avenues also, like different things, you know, whatever it is, because you never know that there could be opportunities around you like that also. So really look at things, you know, explore different things, be spontaneous and do different things, but don't rush into anything. Like these decisions, the decision that you're going to make very soon, don't rush into it. Really look at both sides, because everything has two sides to it, okay? And really start speaking your truth. I feel like there was, I feel also too that for somebody, there could have been some kind of, message here. Some kind of truth that you saw like really quick. Like a quick truth came in, something like that. And I feel like you need to speak up about it. Like that, you know, maybe you need to speak your truth. Maybe you need to say something about it. And then you have the Three of Pentacles down here for the hopes and fears. And why is the Three of Pentacles here? Wow. All right. Wow. So you do have the Three of Pentacles here. The Three of Pentacles is talking about, you know, collaborating with somebody, you know, a partnership, being recognized, you know, maybe you're also supporting, you know, maybe you're also working with others. But I feel like also too that you've been very busy at times too. But I do feel like there could be some kind of partnership here. I also feel like for some of you guys, I feel like at times that you may want to walk away from something, because I feel like you're wanting to leave something behind. And it could be a career, it could be some kind of partnership, it could even be a relationship. But there's something here that you're ready to walk away from. Wow. Because you are definitely on this new path that's coming through. But just really be careful, okay? I feel like also too a new person could be arriving, or maybe you're looking for somebody new. I do feel like there is somebody that's coming in. Just really have forgiveness, really have compassion, okay? Because you really need that. That like they're saying that's coming through very loud. I also feel like there's going to be something coming in that's going to make you very happy, which is very nice. Yeah, the Six of Pentacles here. Why is the Six of Pentacles here for what you need to do now? Wow. Knight of Cups. Okay. So you start off with the Six of Pentacles here. So I feel like you really need to, okay. So, feel like you've been giving with the Six of Pentacles here. And I feel like, okay, somebody is, okay, this is for somebody. Okay, I feel like somebody has been giving, and they're like really, really feeling like they've been overused. And I feel like you need to just move away from that. I feel like you need to leave that situation and or set boundaries for yourself, okay? And for, because that message is coming in. But for everybody else, I feel like with the Six of Pentacles that right now you really want this abundance to come in. And there is some kind of abundance coming in for you. So it's something that's going to come in, but it's in divine timing, okay? But they want you to really follow your heart, to be happy with what you're doing, you know, to not let anybody steal your light, or have you become sad about, you know, that maybe there isn't enough resources or something like that. Because I feel like money's on your mind a lot. And I feel like also too that a lot of us, you know, everything that's going on in the world, it certainly does hurt. It certainly does hurt our pocket, you know, because we're always thinking about that. But they're trying to tell you that, you know, really follow your heart, really look at all these messages that are coming through. And also to, you know, be strong, you know, don't listen to all this negativity that's going on. You know, believe that everything's going to fall into place and it's going to work out, because it will. You just need to really believe. I know it's hard to say that, oh, okay, well, you know, I'm going to get money, you know, don't wait on that, you know, really just, but believe that everything will work out and everything will fall into place for you. Okay. Because you do have the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Wands here, and they're both saying that. But I do feel like there is something coming in, but you just need to have patience, and divine timing is here. You have the Ten of Wands here. And why is the Ten of Wands here for Scorpio? Hold my card. And what you need to work on. Wow. Okay. You do have the Ten of Wands here. Like I said, the Ten of Wands is talking about, you start taking it easy, start setting boundaries. You're struggling with a lot. You know, you have a lot on your shoulders, you know, and they're trying to ask you to really start setting boundaries. Like try not to carry everybody's problems, and try not to do everything for everybody. Okay. Cause I feel like you have a lot of worries, a lot of stress on you as it is. I also feel like you're moving on to a new path, here. So that's good. But you still have a lot of anger here. You have the Five of Swords, and then you have the Page of Swords. There's some kind of truth that did come out, or you're about to hear very fast, and it's affecting you. With the Page of Swords here, I feel like you really need to do your research on things, and really speak your truth about things. Okay, like really speak your truth on everything that's going on. You know, because there's something here that's going to make you angry, or you're angry about. Wow. Try not to jump into any conclusions also with the Page of Swords, okay? Like really see the truth before you start, you know, pointing fingers or like judging, anything like that. You know, really try not to jump into anything, or try not to jump to conclusions rather, okay? And I do feel like there are messages coming in for you. Really see the truth, okay? Because remember, there's two sides to everything. And then you have the Magician card here, Scorpio. And why is the Magician card here? Oh, one more card. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, so all right, so you do have the Magician card, and remember I told you, you know, you create your own world that we live in. This is the Magician card. Remember, you have all the tools that you create, okay, to create this world, to do what you want to. You know, so if you think positive, everything's going to come in positive, but you have to keep that in you. You know, remember that you can create everything that you want, you know, with ideas, with learning, you know, whatever it is. Don't be afraid to do it, because, you know, you will be successful. You do have the Ten of Pentacles here. The Ten of Pentacles is talking about, you know, you're wanting that security, that comfort, you know, trying to establish yourself with that material success. And I feel like you will But I feel like you also need to put your foot down and stand up for yourself and really speak your truth about things. Okay, because for some reason you're not speaking your truth. You're like holding back. And there's something here that gets you angry, and you really need to either you need to start talking about it, or you need to say something. Okay, they're also saying to express yourself very clearly, express yourself well. Like, don't be so harsh on yourself with how you talk to yourself or anybody else. Watch your words. Okay, is what they're saying. So be careful with that. Wow. All right. So, Scorpio, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. God bless.